Hey, beautiful. Are you ready for our getaway weekend?
You better believe it. This semester has been an absolute nightmare. I'm so ready for it to be done already.
My feelings are mixed. This is it for me. After this semester, it's out to the wolves.
My drama king.
All hail the king, beautiful.
Speaking of drama, I got a message from my brother recently. Apparently his fiancée wants me to go dress shopping with her.
Has she decided to make you part of the wedding party?
Nope.
So why does she want to go dress shopping with you?
She says that she wants to make sure that my dress matches the aesthetics.
Can't she just check some pictures of your dress at work? I mean, she sees you all of the time there.
I asked, but apparently she says that she needs to see it in person.
Are you gonna do it?
I don't see a reason not to. She's gonna be my sister-in-law, so this could be a bonding experience.
I thought you didn't like her.
My brother sees something in her. Maybe I've been too hard on her. People can be different outside of work.
Having met a couple of your brother's previous girlfriends, I think it's more likely that your brother has horrible taste.
I think that's been our default setting. We never really gave his girlfriends a chance.
Melanie stole things from you. Deb lied and tried to ruin your reputation. Brenda liked to hurt your dog. I think you've given his girlfriends chances in the past. They've all proven to be horrible people. I don't think anyone can blame you for not wanting to get close to the kinds of girls he chooses.
I'm not a child anymore, so maybe things will be different.
I hope you're right. Let me know when she wants to meet up with you.
Why? Do you plan on finding a nice dress for yourself?
Hey, I bet I'd be very sexy in a little red dress.
I think you would be.
Unfortunately, no. I'm not looking to get a dress. I figure I'll be available in case she bullies you. I'm not letting any more of your brother's girls hurt you.
And this is why you've been my boyfriend for forever. I wish I could do anything half so thoughtful for you.
I'll think of a few things. In the meantime, make sure you're ready to go this weekend.
Yes, my king.
Does that make you a queen?
No, we aren't married.
That's something to consider.
I'll go on and finish up your schoolwork for the last time.
You realized I'm procrastinating, huh?
I've known you since you were 8, and you aren't exactly subtle about it.
Okay, I get it. Back to work with me. Before I do that, though, I love you.
I love you too. Okay, I have time to make sure you get the right dress for my wedding. Okay, I should be available pretty much whenever in a couple of weeks after finals. You expect me to wait weeks for you? The wedding isn't for another 4 months. My finals are just around the corner. And you think that's more important than preparing for my wedding? I think that there's still plenty of time, Elaine. This is supposed to be fun, right? Like a girls' outing? If I want to have fun, I won't be planning it with you. I'm your manager, not your friend, so stop thinking this is about anything other than what it is. You are marrying my brother. If you're Morris's wife, then you're my sister. Ugh, don't remind me. It's almost enough to make me want to call it off. No, I'm only giving you some of my time because I don't trust you to get a dress that will look good in our pictures. Oh, well, if that's all, I can show you pictures. Or bring the dress into work. I don't trust that you'll get the dress I approve of if you just show me a picture. And you bringing it into work just proves that you aren't taking this seriously. Okay, let me know when you want to meet up and where. This weekend, at Basil's boutique. I'm not going to be in town this weekend. You need to cancel your plans because I've made time for you this weekend. You have months before the wedding. If you want, I can meet you anytime after finals. That's still more than 3 months. I'm not going to wait until the last minute just because you don't think our wedding is important. I know your wedding is important, but you've already admitted that you don't want to be close with me. Are you trying to say that I'm only important if I do things on your terms? I'm saying I'm not sacrificing my education and grades because you're being unreasonable. And while we're talking about it, Basil's isn't in my budget.
Fine. I'm gonna talk to Morris, because you aren't being reasonable.
I can join you at somewhere more reasonably priced after finals.
I'm not talking about this with you any longer. Be prepared to pay for being so selfish.
I am being reasonable. Good luck, Elaine.
I don't need luck. I have your brother. Hey, Reese. Elaine says you're giving her a hard time about getting a dress for our wedding.
She wants to meet up this weekend to pick out a dress for me to wear at the most expensive place. I already have plans this weekend, and as a student, I don't have the money to buy anything at Basil's boutique.
Okay. If you won't change your plans for the weekend, you should have time for her next week.
No, we have finals coming up. I need to be studying. If she can wait until the end of the month, there will still be 3 months before the wedding. I can go with her anytime after that.
Why are you trying to dictate her schedule? Do you have any idea how much stress it is to plan a wedding?
No. And that's why I've tried to convince her to let me show her pictures of dresses I'm considering or bring the dress into work. I have no problem with any of that. Also, she's made it clear that she doesn't want to spend time with me. So I don't know why she wants to meet up when there are other options.
I'll talk to her and see if she can work something else out. But you really need to see things from her side. This is a rough time, and I don't want you to ruin things for us.
Wow, okay, well, I'm not trying to ruin things for you guys. I'm just not willing to jeopardize my grades to do something that can wait. And I'm definitely not willing to overspend on a dress that I'll only wear once.
Then you need to pick something that you like, that she approves, that you can wear again.
I'm not willing to spend more on any dress than I spend on rent.
You can ask Mom and Dad for money.
They would count that towards supporting me for school, so no, I won't ask them.
I can see why Elaine was complaining so much. You just won't listen, will you?
I'll listen to reason, but not crazy. Now, I'm gonna get back to work.
Did you just call my fiancé crazy?
I'm calling the whole situation crazy. It's ridiculous. And if you stop and think about it for a few seconds, you'll realize it.
You've never liked the women I date. Are you jealous of them or something?
Or something, Morris. Definitely or something. You forget that all of the women you've dated and that you brought around have been horrible to me.
Admit it. You provoke them.
Sorry, Morris, but I have things I need to do. Arguing with you is low on my priority list.
I'm gonna take this up with our parents.
You do that. I won't be answering any of you guys until after this semester ends. I don't have time for drama.
I can't believe you, Reese. Ignoring your family for a month?
Oh, hey Mom. How are you doing?
Don't give me that, young lady. You ignored your family just to spite your future sister-in-law.
It was a rough semester, but I ended up with all A's. Thanks for asking.
Stop acting like a petulant child. You need to start treating Elaine with the respect she deserves. Blocking your family just screams that you aren't mature enough to live off on your own.
Right now, my priority is school, right?
Well, yes.
I told Elaine that I had time after the semester ended to look for dresses. But I also told her that I couldn't go to Basil's boutique.
She's the bride, so you should be mindful of that.
I am mindful of that. But I'm a student. And to be financially responsible, I need to budget my money. Buying a dress from Basil's boutique would be incredibly irresponsible.
You know that your father and I would pay for it.
And then you would refuse to pay for things that I actually need? I don't need an expensive dress when there are a lot of nice dresses within my budget. There's no need to ask you and Dad to spend money. I'm being responsible for all of us. Besides, I know that you guys are paying for a lot of the wedding already. There's no need for you guys to spend a lot of money on my dress.
Well, when you put it like that, I guess you may be right. I'll talk to Morris to let him know. But I expect you to make sure that you do what you're told from here on out.
As long as it is within reason, I have no problem with it.
Good. We'll let Elaine know that you won't be difficult now.
Okay. Have a great day, Mom. Okay, I need you to come to Basil's boutique in the next 30 minutes. I don't have much time until the wedding, and this is one of the last things on my list. Hi, Elaine. I don't have the money for Basil's boutique. That should have been explained to you. Your parents promised that you wouldn't cause me any more problems, so I expect you to come here right now and get a dress that I approve of. Not happening. I don't have the money, and right now I'm not even in town. What? How can you just disregard my wedding? You never told me when you planned to go dress shopping. I literally saw you 2 days ago. And I told you that I was going to be out of town with my boyfriend. Ugh. Either you get here in the next 30 minutes, or I'll make sure you aren't invited. You can certainly try. I'll do more than try. You won't be allowed into the venue, and I'll make sure your parents agree. If they take your side now, I am not missing much. Thanks for the ammo. You're gonna be sorry for how you acted. The fact that you're taking such pleasure in trying to distance my family from me says a lot more about you than me. It shows that not even your own family loves you. I am so much better than you. And thank you for the information I can share with the people who can do something about your bullying. Your family will listen to me. Oh, I'm not sure about that, but if they do, I won't be surprised. You are marrying their favorite child, so it isn't a surprise at all. Well, I'm gonna say that you need to get used to the idea of being alone, because by the time I'm done, you'll be completely isolated from all of them. You've disrespected me for the last time. Your father and I promised that you would not cause any further problems, and now we hear that you refused to meet Elaine for your dress? How dare you! Mom, I'm not in town and she knew that. And she was still trying to get me to shop at Basil's boutique. Nothing she asked for was reasonable. You promised, that's it. From here on out, we're cutting you off. When you learn how to be respectful, we will consider letting you back into our lives. I'm disappointed with you guys, but I'm not surprised. Don't you take that tone with me. How do you know what tone I'm using? We're just texting. You're being your usual smart Alex self. The tone comes through no matter how you talk. It's an interesting assumption you're making, but I'm not gonna fight with you guys. Does Dad feel the same way? He's absolutely angry that you've made us look horrible with Morris's bride. He was ready to disinherit you months ago. I was the reason why you haven't heard from him, despite the next semester coming up. And now you won't hear from either of us again. So you guys are just going to stop supporting me right before the semester starts? Does that mean you won't be paying your share for the rent? That's exactly what it means. You reap what you sow, Reese. Indeed. Well, I wish you guys the best. With that attitude, you'll never hear from us again. When you're ready to apologize and repent, we will at least be willing to listen. Don't hold your breath. Good luck with your golden boy and his malicious witch of a bride. Oh, you think that your little boyfriend will support you? Joke's on you, because as soon as he gets his parents' money, he's gonna dump you for something better. And we aren't gonna be there to help you pick up the pieces. He's a much better person than you guys, so you won't have to worry about ever hearing from me again. Good luck. Hey, Hudson, could you come over tonight?
I have work tomorrow early in the day. It means you'll need to be prepared to be woken early.
I'm okay with that. My family just decided to disinherit and disown me.
They what? I'm on my way. If you need me to stick around, I'll see if I can call out tomorrow.
I'll take you for the night, but don't call out. You've only been there for a month. I don't want to make you look unreliable.
Right now, you need me. I'm not gonna desert you in your time of need.
You're the best, but I'll be fine. I just need you to hold me for a bit.
I'll be there as soon as I can. Wait, what about your place? Are they gonna stop helping pay for it?
Yeah.
But school starts back up soon. How are you supposed to pay rent?
I don't know what to do about it. We're supposed to renew the lease this week, so I don't have long to figure it out.
Well, my place is big enough. I know you wanted to wait to move in with me, but I really can't imagine a better time.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. I've been wanting to start my life with you for years. This would be just one more step toward that goal.
Oh, you're gonna make me cry.
Wait until I get there so I can hold you through it. I don't want you crying alone.
I can't believe how lucky I am to have you.
After everything you've done for me, I'm the lucky one.
I really love you.
I love you too, and I'll be there as soon as I can. Just hang in there. Hey, Reese. I heard you're getting married soon.
Is this Morris?
Of course. Don't tell me you lost my number. You're so forgetful.
I thought that I eventually blocked all of your numbers. Apparently, I just renamed yours D-Bag.
You renamed my number what?
Have you forgotten how to read? Did that thing you married wipe your mind?
Whoa! Where's all of this venom coming from?
You and those worthless things you call your parents disowned me, remember?
Hey, I did not do such a thing.
You blocked me so that you didn't have to. Because you're a coward. But that's all water under the bridge.
So, you have gotten over it? You're ready to apologize and make our family whole now?
I'm sorry you guys are lousy people who put a horrible woman before flesh and blood. If you're wanting some other kind of apology, you'll be waiting for it in hell. Because I'm not sorry about anything I did.
You have really become quite vulgar and mean.
Did you actually have a purpose in contacting me?
Well, yeah, I was gonna ask where our invitations are to your wedding.
Oh, they don't exist.
What do you mean? We're your family.
No, I'm pretty sure you guys cut the cord a few years ago. They stopped paying for my rent. So I found other people who were actually reliable. You guys aren't my family anymore.
How could you do that to us? Do you know how Dad's gonna feel? That he didn't get to walk you down the aisle?
You should have let him walk your bride down the aisle. He gave me up for her comfort, so she's the one who owes him that, not me.
She has a father. It's supposed to be the man who raised the woman gives her away. It wouldn't have made sense for him to walk her down the aisle.
Then he should have thought about that before disowning me. As far as I'm concerned, that guy isn't my father. And Hudson's dad is going to walk me down the aisle.
What? How can you do that to your own family?
With about as much ease as you guys cutting me out of your lives. Now, I don't know why you really contacted me, and to be honest, I don't care. Whatever you guys were hoping to get from Hudson and me, the answer is no. Have a nice life with your choices and never contact me again.
What if I divorced Elaine? Would you help us then?
What? Far too little and way too late. You guys made your bed? Now you get to lie in it. Have fun.
But we need you.
I learned a few days after I got back from my honeymoon that Elaine had all but ruined my former parents. She had used them to pay for everything. And since my former brother was wrapped around her finger, he never told her no. They were financially ruined by the time I married. Since Hudson's family was fairly well off, they were hoping that I would help them out. Even if I had wanted to, Hudson would never have allowed it. He was incredibly protective of me, and he had seen how poorly they treated me, and he wasn't about to let them back in my life. My husband proved to be the best thing to ever happen to me, and he made sure that I never had to deal with my former family again. We had a near-perfect wedding and no drama. I absolutely adore his parents, who treat me like a favorite daughter. We're currently expecting our second child, and I have never been happier than I am with my chosen family.